Exela Technologies today is up 1.25% and trading at 15 cents a share. Bear in mind, we still have 2 hours 10 minutes to the closing bell. Yesterday, Exela Technologies closed at about 15 cents. Today, it opened at 15 cents, but with quite a bit of a gain. And during the course of today's trading, the stock has gone as high as 16 cents, and the volume is just off the charts. It is more than twice yesterday's volume, and bear in mind, we still have more than 2 hours to the close of market today. Now, the market capitalization of Exela Technologies is now at 67 million US dollars, and I think that with the renewed interest in Exela Technologies, not only from people here on this channel, but if you look all over the internet, you would see that there's a lot of interest in Exela Technologies. I think that's going to create a groundswell, and you would have more and more people jumping on this stock, which will eventually push the stock price higher. Now, if we go to the 5-day graph, you can see how the stock has risen in a very short period of time. Starting about Friday last week, the stock was trading at about 9 cents, and since then it has almost doubled in value. So think about that, 100% all within 5 trading days. That is Exela Technologies. And with the renewed interest, again, like I said, if you check online forums and other stuff, you will see that there is a lot of interest in Exela Technologies, and we haven't had any major PR from the company, so it means that they might actually be seriously entertaining the purchase proposal that they have been offered. The purchase proposal, I think, concerns one of their business units, but again, it's worded a little bit vaguely, so it could also mean the whole company, or what about 98% of the company. So it's difficult to tell exactly what's going on behind the scenes. But like I said many times, at the stock price of 9 cents, the whole company was valued just at about maybe 40 something million dollars, and that a private individual could actually purchase and just take over the whole company at that point. But it seems like they've had a proposal from another company to buy one of their business units, which is a revenue generating unit in the hundreds of millions of US dollars. So we will see how things play out, but I think that the stock is just cooling off a little bit here, and it will be taking off again very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if over the next 1 to 2 weeks we are in the 30 cents range. Everything in the stock market seems to have reversed, and most stocks are trending upwards. So I think that this is some kind of recovery that we are beginning to see. So bear in mind, you start hearing more and more talk about a recession, but that is stemming from the Fed's meeting, which already took place. And so because you have the first and second quarter, they already held their meetings, they know exactly what's going on, but you only hear about the minutes of the meeting much later in the after the meeting has taken place. So if you hear a lot of talk about recession, please, hear in one ear, let it go out the other ear, but focus on the raw facts. Look at the stocks you are interested in. Are they going up? Are they performing the way you want them to, the way you expect them to? Go by the numbers. Don't go emotionally, and make your judgment in a cold, calculated manner. If you see the stock performing the way you expect it to, and it satisfies you, and you feel comfortable with your decision, go ahead and purchase the stock. If you don't have a good fuzzy, you don't have a good feeling, well, dump it, move on. Don't remain stuck holding a bag and see your value being washed away. So don't get shell shocked. It happens a lot with people. They get into a stock and then they realize it's going down. Instead of jumping ship, they stay there holding the bag, and before you know it, they are completely wiped out. Example in point, let's take Exela Technologies. Go 1 year back. you guys can see here the stock was worth at one point in August 2021 $3.22. Now think about it, the guys who were there holding and thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna bounce back, well, they got wiped all the way down to 9 cents. 9 cents from $3. I don't know if you can ever recover that. So and the stock has been diluted a lot. The company has issued many more stocks, so that's one other reason why the value is so diminished. But if you are getting in on XELA these days, I think it might be a good deal. Take a look here at this graph. Starting around January, you can see that the volume that was traded in XELA has been going up progressively, and it really jumped up around June 20th, and I think that's when people started really stockpiling on this stock and loading up. So don't be one of those who regret when that guy comes on TikTok and says, hey, if you put $10,000 on XELA stock in January 2022, this is how much you would have. If you put it in February, this is how much you would have. And you just see him showing some incredible numbers on his screen. Don't be that person who will be full of regret. Now you know about XELA. The market seems to be at the bottom. This is the time to jump in. And again, I don't know if the stock will get delisted. I have no information. And that's what I want to share with you guys today concerning Exela Technologies. The market today is mixed. You guys can see initially it started quite low, but everything turned around and was trending upwards, and then things have slowed down again. But we still have some time here to see if there will be a semblance of recovery. But yesterday, I think it was, and 2 days ago, the stocks were really doing great. So this is just some kind of slowdown that we are experiencing, but be very careful. Again, like I said, I think we are at the bottom or close to the bottom of this economic downturn. So get yourself ready to start investing in the value stocks that you know and where you seem to see a lot of headroom that allows growth of the stock. Bye now, and catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button. That way you become a member of the team. Bye now.